Was there ever any kind of resolution to the Ralfy thing, or where are we at on that?
It's Ralfy right now. Ooh.
Didn't your project get took down on streaming platforms? I remember you was tweeting about that at some point.
And that's why his name was in the work when they sent it to Boosie trying to get the song took down. And they were saying like, oh, if you don't have this took down in a certain amount of days, we're going to have the whole project stripped down. We really took the song off. And my project still ended up getting strapped down.
It was a song with him?
It was a song with Draco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it is nowadays. If it is one song that gets flagged, they take down the whole project.
They took down my whole project, and that was that wasn't my first project I dropped. Like since I've been with Boosie, it was the Unappreciated, and Snoop got behind it. Everybody, we all was pushing it. Then this was the big project, the Buried Emotions with the 30 songs.
Yeah,
and you got my down all because I got a song with Draco.
Those are some grimy tactics right there. If that's really how it went down. Ralfy, you dirty dog.
You dirty dog.
Why do you think he did that? Is it because of the argument you had or pre-existing issues? What's up?
I feel like it's from the argument I had, but I feel like even if we didn't have that argument, my shit still would have got took down due to I already seen people going viral on the internet from the DBs by the bags and everybody writing these stories like, man, my keep getting took down when he drops songs with Drake. Everybody getting their Draco songs took down. So who's to say if I didn't have an argument with him, my song wouldn't have got took down?
It could have just been an estate thing then. Maybe like attorneys or whoever's the custodian of the estate could be the one.
He the one.
Oh, it's him specific. He
the one. His real name was on there.
On the cease and desist or the letter that came?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you did that tweet where you said that you and Blast were the only talented artists in LA, was that like your actual opinion, or would you say that you were exaggerating a little bit? And you're kind of viewing like talent in a pretty narrow sense there, I'm guessing. I'm sure there's other artists that you think have talent.
It's a lot of artists I feel that got talent. It just probably was the way I worded it, you feel me? But I feel like still, even if I worded this wrong, let's say, boom, just out of nowhere, y'all don't never pay attention to nothing I do. Y'all don't fuck with nothing I do. I'm talking about the people and these rappers. But the moment I say something, y'all prove to me that I got a voice, that y'all pay attention. Y'all do know me. You get what I'm saying? Y'all must waited till I had something y'all felt like was negative to say something to me, to respond to me. Y'all don't answer the DMs when I'm asking for a song. But y'all laughing at my tweet.
You make good points.
So I'm wrong for coming crazy when I do come crazy. Y'all don't answer nothing. I got facts. Like
the tweet was still, in my opinion, not correct because there are other talented artists. If you want to say you're the most talented artist, then that's subjective. But there are other talented artists. I'm sure you just admitted that there are other talented.
If I went on Twitter, if I went on Twitter tomorrow and said all these other LA podcasts are trash, I mean, every other LA podcast would be on my ass. It would be on Adam Week for sure. Yeah, and I would deserve it because it's like, that's just kind of like on everybody else's hard work.
But you're not supposed to feel good about yourself? You're not supposed to up yourself?
But even if I say something that's really just positive about myself, a lot of people are going to take that in a weird way too. But definitely like putting down everybody else is a surefire way to piss people off because you're kind of like directly insulting whatever successes they've had or how much work that they put into their career.
It was that only word. I'm telling you that from that tweet, it was just the only. If you,
but I just feel like if you know me, why you wearing the shoe? This don't got nothing to do with nobody that's close to me. I'm cool with, did music with, family with in this music shit. This not for y'all. Y'all on my side. Y'all, yeah, Spiffy, we supposed to feel like this. Instead, y'all took it out of context and made it y'all business to say something to me.
Outside of Ralfy, who were some other artists that were offended by that tweet that came out well over a year ago, mind you? I want to add some context to this. It's not a recent tweet. This is over a year old.
Yeah.
But you want it, just as an aside, what he did with that tweet and the reaction he got is like almost identical to what happened to you. You did a whole report card, but it's like, anyone who really like expresses a strong opinion about what music is good or what music is bad in LA is just guaranteed to have a whole bunch of people shitting on them for, like this. People are so industry now. They're so careful with not wanting to piss people off,
Nonetheless,
Why
I do
y'all
want to
getting
say
mad,
this is
though?
a lot more work.
Right,
than
this
tweets,
is much more thought out,
but
but
I
you
get
both
the parallel
got
that you
sort of the
drawing.
same
You
effect.
said your opinion and everybody got mad. I said my opinion and everybody got mad. That we have.
That's
in
how I
common.
feel.
That we have in common.
Blast talented as fuck.
Yeah.
What if I didn't even say Blast's name in that and I just put it all on me?
I'm the only talented rapper.
They would have never responded.
You don't think?
Oh, it's because you mentioned Blast that they was
Yes.
like, oh, you gonna shut this nigga up without me?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, you want to get to the psychology of the LA rapper?
I'm not stupid, bro.
Okay, so top 5 LA rappers. Since we talking about LA rappers.
Let's go living.
Okay, cool. That's a nice nuance.
S. Beezy. Fuck.
They said one name and they said fuck.
It's easy to name a bunch of people who are gone.
Yeah, no.
Because you know I'm finna name Nip.
Yeah.
We know them. That's Mount Rushmore.
S. Beezy.
Yeah.
Cobby Supreme. Damn, y'all.
You don't listen to nobody,
It's political.
anybody. This is a very political answer. 'Cause I know you think somebody else is nice.
Everybody.
I think a lot of people nice, but you talking about my top 5.
Yeah, I'm asking you. That's what we asking.
I don't really got one.
Oh man. Okay, so
That's
now,
bad.
Yeah, you should have a top 5, bro.
Cause you said not dead, and you know where I'm gonna go at with it. So, if you talking about alive, I'm really not cruising to nobody's shit for real.
From LA.
Just me right now. I'm just listening to me every day. I'm not listening.
Everybody
to nobody.
really is trash.
I guess so.
They don't get played in the whip. Sorry, guys. Do you agree when you see the Floccos of the world or all this commotion that's been going on, basically saying LA rap is trash, LA rap makes no noise, etc. Do you agree with that? You feel like LA's down bad in comparison to the rest of the country?
Yes, Spiffy, do you?
I feel like we got our own wave, our own path. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers need to step it up, but I feel like it's bunk right now. I'm sorry,
You
and
want to look
niggas
at
need
the camera and say this?
need to get it
that one.
together.
Oh, this one, I'm sorry.
Niggas need to get it together. Even including myself. You feel me? I could be better at this shit and attacking this shit the way harder than I do.
Certain categories, yeah. So you have made, I don't know if you've seen it, but so this guy here, out of anybody, because I get into a rapper's 2-3 times a week, but out of every rapper I've ever gotten to, you did the most creative thing ever that for the first time ever just stumped me. This guy here made a fake report card.
It was real.
He made a fake report card. He gave everybody 100%, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
What a great guy.
In every category. Everybody got
Adam.
100%. That's why
Positivity.
But
like-
niggas can't say I don't fuck with them. I bigged up everybody in the city. When you be bashing them and putting them
lied-
down
you
and hurting their
lied to them.
feelings
You lied
and
to
making
them.
niggas want to quit
Everybody's
music.
100%.
Cause you grade niggas like we in school.
That's how you grade
Nigga, we ain't
people.
in class no more,
Grade
nigga. I don't get
school,
F's
As
and
soon as
nothing.
you put your project on iTunes, you're opening yourself up to criticism. And in this case, I think, he's promoting you as well.
But not to no teacher. I'm saying.
But Source had 5 mics, Double XL had sizes. I have grades. What's the
And just cause I ain't putting
And
no
I
nigga.
asked you about your report card.
Yeah, just cause I ain't putting none of you niggas in my top 5 don't mean I don't like you niggas' music or you
gave
niggas
them-
ain't tight. I just don't have a top 5.
You gave him 100%. You gave everybody on the list 100%. Why did you do that?
But it's a lot
And
of
what
people
gave you the
on these
idea
lists.
to do it? About the first one, not mine.
Cause you
yours.
was hating on everybody.
You felt I was hating on everybody.
You was hating on everybody.
Okay. For what?
A nigga woke up with some viral shit talking about everybody in my DMO, you got an F on what? What's going on? Who is this fat dude? Like,
Why gotta
you
be all
haven't. That's how I felt then.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
feel like that
Now
now.
that you see me in person, and I'm not that big.
Genuine, you cool.
Yeah.
And you ain't that fat.
Yeah,
you,
fit,
You something
yeah.
like Biggie Smalls though.
Huh? Go ahead.
Nah, you good. But the way you be grading niggas and degrading niggas, I feel a lot of niggas pain. You feel me? Cause
That's a lyricist.
I took that shit personal, Adam. When I seen that F, I was ready to come find you.
That's crazy.
Like niggas stand on business about their music. We in the studio, we work hard.
So if a Drake or a consistent Jay-Z will be considered an A, you take offense to someone saying you're here at this F level. If that's A, if that's top of the top, that's A. You being an F to me isn't an insult because it's like if you look at how far you are from that in real life, It's about soul. You can work your way to that. So I want everybody to get to that top level, but I'm saying you here right now. It's not permanent. These aren't permanent grades. Grades change twice a year. That's how I look at it. I wouldn't take offense to something that changes, especially if I know that there's room for me to get to an A. I'm trying to take that glass ceiling off of LA. It's a glass ceiling that's there. Like, you just can only hit this and then it fizzles out. I'm trying to get rid of that glass ceiling.
But certain people feel like you keeping it there, like with the bullshit.
By telling somebody to drop more music or to do more branding, that's keeping it there.
I think this
bullshit.
could only motivate people, right? Like,
Should, yeah.
I don't feel like anybody's gonna look at this and be like, damn, he thinks I'm whack. I should just never put music out again. Because a lot of people on this list, honestly, already have the problem of just not fucking releasing music, which, if anything, is kind of like a big part of the problem, or at least part of why I think the music shit feels stale, is that, like, so many of these guys, like, I mean, they either aren't dropping at all or they're dropping and are getting little to no attention.
Aren't promoting it, aren't dropping music videos for it, aren't doing interviews, aren't showing up to interviews. It's a plethora of reasons, but bringing it back to you, we're speaking on critique. I want to ask you, so you, Unappreciated was the first project you put out officially on Badass Music Syndicate, correct?
Yeah.
Did Boosie and his team have any feedback for you? Did they give you any notes on it? How did they feel about that project?
They loved it. That was actually one of my favorite projects too. It was simple. It was smooth. I think it was about 6-7 songs.
6-7 songs, yep.
And it was well put together. And yeah.
What is it about EPs that you like? Why is EP the new thing versus like?
Because they quick.
Okay.
You ain't sitting there listening to a nigga for so long, or even gotta say, oh, I'm not finna go through the rest of this project because it's too long. Like,
Yeah.
Or certain people you would gravitate to on a different level and really sit there and listen to everything. But I sometimes I just really can't. You feel me?
If you sent me a 20-song mixtape, I would for sure be expecting the best songs to be within the first 5.
The first 5. If it's not, I'm cutting it off.
So you prefer the EP?
For sure. I ain't getting to song 18, realistically.
Yeah. I'm dropping all EPs for the rest of the year. For the whole year.
I like full projects, but I gave
niggas a full project. Niggas got my shit took down. I'm not doing that shit again.
Okay.